Hey everybody, welcome back to Majestic Collectibles. So I picked up a little action figure and toy collection here, well, yesterday, be about 5 days ago by the time you see the video, just prior to last weekend. And I'm going to go through the small pieces first, and the first video, and then I'm going to do some more larger vehicles and stuff on the second video here. So let's get started on it. These came this way actually. The person I bought it from was really super sweet. He had all these tubs. He was using it for stuff, and he says, "Hey, just take them in the tubs." So I got some nice way to store them. And there's nothing, I don't think there's anything super rare in here. I got a couple of the mini comics from the Masters of the Universe. They came with the figures and things, and they're legit comics, so that's really cool too. Here I've got, oops. This is all together. I'll do a little research, make sure. I don't know if it's complete or not. I really, the thing with these collections, you have so many pieces. You'll see what I'm talking about. And I think it's probably got most of the right stuff in there, but you always got to double check it just because there's so many bits and parts. I'll just show you the tub now that one's out. So that's all He-Man here. And got these two. Those are the later ones. They curled up, they formed the asteroid, they came to Earth, and then they opened up. I'm sure it had nothing to do with Transformers. I do have the pieces. They're floating around loose. I'll get those. They're probably, well, here's one. Oh, here they are. And usually these are broken, and the pins are both good on both sides of them. So that's really cool because that just does not always happen. This is overall an exceptionally clean collection, and I hope that comes through in the video. It may not be all complete. I think I got Skeletor's staff coming up. I think he's in the bottom, but very clean, very good quality. Definitely played with. But not abused, not subjected to fireworks and BB guns and pets to chew on them and things like that. So even though maybe it's not the most exciting being loose and there's nothing like super rare, the condition alone on these I thought was really super fantastic. A lot of pieces. His little radar target thing usually comes off or is missing or is loose, and that's on there. Now, some of these are pretty wobbly. They can be repaired sometimes. I don't know how to do it, but that's probably the worst case scenario on that is that it's got the loose limbs and things on there. And we're almost done with the He-Man, and I'm just going to show you the weapons in there and things. So pretty darn good. I believe this is it for the Masters of the Universe stuff, and not everything in here is going to be super duper collectible, but I think you'll see the next box below this one, the tub below this one, I think is probably going to be of interest to a lot of folks. Oh, get those in there. I still just can't get over how clean these pieces are. The decals, the little bits and stuff that are usually missing or damaged or gone. Here's what's on the tub. Oh, there we go. So it's not all Transformers. I'm going to have to take these out a little bit and work around some loose figures here. So for those that remember, I think it was 1982, maybe 84, I can't remember. They had a Lone Ranger movie, motion picture in the theaters, and that's a couple of the horses to it. Here's some of the think it's some of the bad guys to it. I can't remember. I'll have to look it up. I don't see these a lot. They're not super valuable. A lot of people aren't even aware that it was a thing on the movie. Darn good movie. Whatever, it just did not go over very well. And something else, most of these figures, these smaller 3 3/4 figures, he had them all in these cases, these nice little clamshell, and they're the name brand, so they're not the super ultra cheap ones that don't stay together or crack real easy, so that was fantastic. Oh, here, these are, let me dig these out. A-Team figures. If you fan of the 80s TV show A-Team, there you go. Got that. Oh, here's silver. Man, I don't know how I could have Scout and not silver, so we better take silver out of there. And this is a Tonka piece. Yeah, it's actually an older one, 1984, made in Japan. I think it's just a friction. Yeah, it's just a friction motor, and then that flips up. Again, that was kind of, I don't know, Transformers based, right? That was a big deal. There's a couple of Transformers trading cards, some of the instruction books that came with them. Oh, get that glare out of there. And here we go. Now we're going to finally get to some of the Transformers. These I didn't take them out of the bag. This is the way I found them. I thought, well, with all the bits and pieces, they look like they're fantastically clean condition on everything, and I just wanted to leave them together. There's one of the Dinobots. And, you know, I don't know if I got anything, any of the super duper rare ones. I don't think I do. Which, oh, and is that a dupe? I think that's the same one. So I think I've got a bit of a dupe there. That's what? Twin Jump Starter Twin Twist. Instruction booklet. Got some loose doodads here. Oh, that went with the A-Team, I think. On that. So there's still some sorting to do with the weapons and things, but not like there usually is when they're all just thrown into a box. So this is really valuable and time saving to me as a collector, reseller, flipper, dealer. It doesn't matter. This sure speeds things up a lot. There's a couple of odds and ends there. So there's a few loose ones, mainly because a lot of these Ziplocs, some of them couldn't quite close. There's too much in them, or they broke open, one of the two. But you can see, you know, there's a little bit of a mark there. I wonder if I can get that off. But the decals, you know, that's a real problem with them. Missing, loose, torn, and they're there. Grab. So here's, I believe that's the Datsun 280Z. Maybe it's the 300. Can't remember at what year it came out. I think those are just some little bit of odds and ends there. Might have gone with the play set that's not here. I don't know. And okay, I'm just going to put those back in. I've got we got some odds and ends. Got these mini ones here. They are Transformers. I don't think they're Micro Machines, but I honestly don't remember if that must have been just a separate line, maybe. Somebody out there can tell me. Boy, this is Transformers and Thundercats. I just do not see. In these parts, I rarely get an opportunity to purchase them. So I'm really not up to date on a lot of the Transformers stuff. See, there's one there. The card was sticking out. It wasn't sealed, so might have lost a piece or two over the years on that one. So let me get these back in. And at least it's all by theme, so even if it's loose pieces, I don't have to sit there and go, gosh, is this a Transformers. Is this Masters of the Universe? And some of them you can tell, it's not super hard necessarily, but it's still a really wonderful time saver not to have to do that for hours and days on end. Okay, so I've got these two out of the way. I'm going to use this as kind of a platform here. That was kind of nice. That worked out pretty good for the camera. Okay, here's one. This I'm very familiar with. Not a ton of value here. Lots of superhero, mainly DC, but there's some Marvel in there too. At least the cape, well, that's Darkseid cape. I've got a Falcon. This is really interesting because these are really clean and high quality. But here's a loose piece. I don't know what it is with the red paint on this Captain America figure. I rarely get a loose figure where that's in good shape. And I thought, boy, this would be one collection I could finally get one. Nope, not too much. And I don't know, there's just some odds and ends. I'm just going to take a few out at a time. Let's see, Batman. And they are, well, there's some doodads and weapons in here. I don't, that's a Goblin Flyer. I don't think a lot of them are complete though. I know I had some duplicates there. Superman, Penguin Umbrella. These are all Toy Biz. 90s stuff. Oh my gosh, where is the, oh, there is one. So this is, yeah, it's not super valuable, but that's probably one of the better ones there. Got a nice clean Wolvie. Got a Kang, which, I don't know, he was hot, now not so much. We'll see what happens. Captain America, at least the Falcon, I mean. Falcon is there, so that's nice. Magneto. Firestorm, Red Tornado, Plastic Man, a couple of Doc Ock in there. Oops, doggone it. I think that's Desaad from Darkseid Apocalypse. Mr. Freeze, what do we got here? Dr. Doom, John Jones, Manhunter. So that was it. Nothing, honestly, too valuable. They made such a massive quantity of these. These will sell slowly. Oops. Sorry, Soups, you're doing the splits there. But they're not big bucks. You know, if you can get $5 out of some of these, that's probably about it, unfortunately. So not a ton of value, even though they're clean. Oops. Dr. Fate's cape, I believe. Yep. So let's go this direction now. I can't remember what was in this one. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm going to take these out. I'm going to put this down and we'll go through a few at a time. These are all G.I. Joe. And just like the rest of the collection, I got to tell you, they're really, really nice shape. I think I got around 75 loose figures. They're all in these cases. So bear with me just a little bit here and we'll go and I'll show them all to you. They do have, you can see back there, he's got some of the accessories with them. There are a few accessories that are loose because they did not fit into the shell. I think there's a couple of backpacks, maybe a large weapon or two. Most of these are all earlier, pre-1986, I would say. So before you got to the Star Brigade kind of stuff, and you got to a lot of the neons and you know, neon pinks and purples and stuff. There's a few in here, a couple, but not very many, actually. I do have, well, let me say. Well, I'll save it for the second video. I did get some of the vehicles, G.I. Joe vehicles. That's pretty much what's going to be in the second video, so I guess do a little foreshadowing. If you're a G.I. Joe fan, I'll have a little more for you on the next video. And there are a couple of drivers and pilots in here, so that's always nice. They're always kind of in demand to go with the vehicles. And my gosh, they're just so clean. It's just really amazing to me. These things usually got, you know, firecrackered and shot with BB guns, chewed on by dogs, just heavy play wear. He actually went through, now I haven't taken these out of the shells, and you'll see it later in one of the other boxes. He actually went through and repaired a lot of these with new bands. So he actually took a lot of them apart. I don't know all of them. I'm not sure. He didn't think maybe he did every single one, but the ones that needed it, he did repair. And then I've got a little package of the bands and things, so that was really nice. I don't know if I've ever had a collection like this where they went and actually repaired the G.I. Joe and putting the new rubber bands in. So that's really kind of cool. Again, I don't repair them, but even if somebody did, the amount of time that would save because somebody else did it, that's pretty neat. Oh, get in there. There we go. Let's put him in for now. Get him out of the way. No particular order here. Oops, I forgot to put those in here, I guess. Try that again. There we go. And here's some of that stuff. It's it's older, but it's all Matchbox. The few Hot Wheels that are in there, these probably have more play wear on them, scratch paint and things. Let's see, is that a year 80? Yeah, I can't see it. That's what happens when you get old. There's a nice Ertl die-cast Massey tractor. It could be the best piece in there, to be honest with you. Just a lot of doodads. I'm not going to take all these out. There's just not a lot of interest there. You know, I'll throw them out at the flea market or something, do a little sorting. Way at the end, it actually has some burning key cars. I don't think they're very collectible, but I always liked those as a kid. I had some of the burning key cars, and he's got a couple of keys, and at least one of the cars work. Let's do this one. This won't take too long. So a bunch of Smurfs. The little molded, you know, non-articulated, you know, obviously some of them probably, if not all of them, came from McDonald's, Happy Meal toys. The Smurfs are collectible, though. They're not as good as the raisins, so the California raisin stuff for this size is a lot better. He's pretty worn out there. So, you know, there'll be a little bit of value here. Oh, he still has the fire hose. That's unusual. So, you know, I don't know. Another doodad kind of dollar table, $2 table. Maybe I'll batch them up and just sell them as a group. I haven't decided yet. So here we go. Here's some more. There we go. Oh. There. So I'll pull these out. Here's one of those that didn't fit. Accessories, and I actually think it went, I think it went with him. I might be wrong on that. I'm sure somebody will let me know either way. But it went with one of them in there. It just did not fit in the clear case. And again, you know, a lot of the sorting is done, and they look, I haven't taken them all apart, but I gotta tell you, man, they look fairly complete on the accessories on this. A little bit of wear on the Cobra on the leg there, but not bad at all. Usually you get the bald spot on the Cobra Commander where it wears off and the flesh tone underneath comes through. So again, just super duper clean stuff. Sergeant Slaughter, I do have his little slaughter tank. You'll see that in the next video. There it is. It's really nice to be able to pick these up in these cases. The cheap cases, you pick them up and they bow or flex a little bit, and then the things they literally just fall apart. Like the back falls off or the top comes off in your hand. So these are nice cases. They're not super expensive, I don't think. I don't know, I haven't looked them up for a long time. The price of any of that stuff has really gone up, and I've got a dupe here. Whoops. Well, hey, the case held together, so like I said, good case. So let me get these in. I've got, we got some more going on here. So it's going to be a little bit longer video on that. I just hate to, I've got them organized so well, I hate to just leave them out and have to fuss with it. Otherwise, I normally wouldn't make you watch me do this. But I don't think it's going to take too terribly long here. We'll find out, I guess. All right. I'm going to shove him off to the side there. Oh, wait, I need my pedestal. Let me put him over there. There we go. All right, so let's see. What do we got here? Okay, so this is got some oddball, miscellaneous kind of stuff in here, just bits and pieces. Yeah, it goes, I don't know what the white one is. Let's see, little, this is plastic, it's not even die cast. That looks like that's a Star Wars ship or something there. X-Wing maybe? Yeah, it looks like maybe it's the X-Wing cannon on there, I don't know. I don't think I have an X-Wing. Staff. I think this, yeah, okay, insectoid. I can't remember which one. Trying to not drop the pieces off there. I believe that is Anakin, Padawan. So 90s. Now this is pretty much all, this is Star Wars. Most of it is Return of the Jedi. I think I've got one piece in here, which is the Han Solo right here. He's pretty worn. You can see he's got some wear on him. That was a 77 named one. I think everything else is in the 80s. I did look at these because some of these earlier ones are pretty good. But you can see that's where he was had the backpack thing on. I guess I don't know what you call it. But the Ewok, so it's mainly Return of the Jedi stuff. Somebody was a Yoda fan, so it looks like you can probably fit another Yoda or two in there. So how many Yodas can you put in a case? At least 4. That's from Star Trek: The Motion Picture. The actress Perseus Kambata actually lived here in Des Moines for a number of years afterwards. So she actually moved. I don't know what the story was really, but she actually ended up here in Des Moines for quite some time. And then the last 2 Star Wars, there's another Ewok with R2 there, and that's not Ben. That's the the original Anakin Skywalker, not the one that came later in the 90s. The one that was revealed at the end of Jedi there. And there are a few little doodads in here. Boy, I don't even know what they're to be honest with you. So we'll get these put back. Again, very clean. A little bit of wear on the Han Solo, but otherwise pretty nice shape. And then we've just got the, well, no, there's a tub in there. I'd say just the fruit box left, but that's not true. I've got some more stuff in here. I am going to move that out of the way now, and we'll bring this up. So you can see I've got the TIE Fighter. It's not bad. These do have trouble, and you can see it on this one. It's got just yellowing, discoloration on it. That is just not unusual. Decal damage there. You can get repops for that. I didn't even look at the battery case. Let me see, 1978, so it's an older one. Oh, let's see if I can get that off without. I bet you it's pretty clean. The rest of these. So this one might look a little dirty, actually, but it's not. Well, this one's fighting me. Oh, he's got a tape. That's what was going on. I didn't know there's a piece of tape on it. Let me get that. There we go. There we go. And it is. It's a nice clean battery case on that. I haven't tried it. I'll have to throw some batteries in, see if it works. No reason it shouldn't on there. And it does have the the seat and all the pieces. I don't think I had the TIE Fighter pilot figure though. So that one I don't think I had. I'm going to take this out of the way just for now. Here's a few of the Masters of the Universe vehicles on that. I don't think I've got the pedestal on that. And this piece, I'm telling you, this piece is in every Masters of the Universe collection I've ever owned. There just seems to be some pieces like that always show up, and that is definitely one of them. So here are the cards. So you cut them out of the file cards. Very neatly done. I haven't tried to match them up to the figures yet. I will do that. I'm sure they're in there, most of them, if not every single one of the figures I have. So that's really cool. You can sell those individually. I kind of like to put them with the figures though. So here's the points. Like you got the points on the back of the card you could turn in. Oh, my stupid battery's dying. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. The office ghost got my battery again. Thought I had that solved, but I guess not. So anyway, here we go. Got the UPC points. You could turn them in for some mail order stuff. I don't know if I've ever had a batch of the proof of purchases before. Got a few just plastic bases for display to stand on, so that's pretty cool. Let's see here. Got a speeder bike, and again, that's a newer piece. Does it even? It does say 1983 on there, made in Taiwan. I thought that was maybe an older one, but that must have been an original. And let me see here. Got some odds and ends. I think I'm going to start. I'll start here. Oh, there we go. And I'm going to look at the date on that. Oh, he is cracked though. I don't know if you can see it. He's got a crack right there. That's too bad. No, I can't read it. You probably read it on the video. I can't see it though. This way, got some more weapons. And I've got some more Joes, but I got to get to them. There's Kilowog, Green Lantern. And there we go. Star Wars. Shoot, I can't remember who this guy was now anymore. Looks familiar. Anyway, somebody leave me a comment on it. Most of these are kind of newer. I just got a couple of Hulks here. Nothing really, honestly, to get too excited over. A couple of newer Thors. You can tell by the detail they're newer figures. They're, oh, that looks painful. Oops, there's a fate worse than death. There we go. Let's try and get that. There we go. Much more manly and adjusted on that one. Got, let's see, got a Spidey. Got another Hulk. I think that's about it for that. So we can get on to the last of it here. Some more G.I. Joe stuff. And those are little, oh yeah, battle ribbons. Collect them all. Got to get all those battle ribbons. Oops. Kind of neat. Fits right in that card deck holder. And here we go. So this is kind of the end of the figures here, and then we'll get to the vehicles in the next video. And there's still quite a few in here yet. Ironically, while I was waiting for the battery to charge to finish this video, I couldn't find my replacement battery. I don't know what I did with it. So this is like 7 hours from the time from the edit, from the break. Somebody literally just called me with some Masters of the Universe. They had some of the Dino figures, evidently. And I haven't had a chance to call them back. This was maybe 15 minutes ago. I had to feed the dog and do a bunch of other stuff, including finish this video. So after this video is done, who knows? I'll give them a holler, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see if it gets some more Masters of the Universe figures. The Dino figures are usually pretty good, especially if they're complete with the accessories in there. And we got 4 more left here for the G.I. Joe. So there we go there. And 2 left. Check out our other videos, guys. I don't have any shows till Memorial Day. So I'm catching up a little bit on the movie posters. I got to do another one of those. I'm getting to the point I have to do some more movie poster videos. So there we go. That's the action figures in the first batch of this collection. Vehicles will be probably a couple of days after you see this. Thanks for watching.